Is this slow for you guys? Because for me, it's just terribly too slow. You kidding me? It's okay for you guys? Yeah? Just, for me, I'm just getting like it's slow motion, you know? Like low frames per second. How about the audio? Is the audio okay? Weird. Very strange. I am very new to this Ustream broadcasting live thing, so forgive me. This doesn't seem right to me somehow. It seems really, really slow, but I guess if it seems okay to you guys, it's okay. Maybe when I play back the recording, it will look better than it does right now. How about the resolution? Does the resolution look okay? I think the maximum that I can get is 320 by 240, I think. I don't know. This is what I loaded up using the Adobe Flash Media Live encoder. But like I said, I'm kind of new to this, so I'm not quite sure exactly. Just reading some of the messages here. No, it's not HD. Is it on par with other Ustream videos? Yes, I'm using the Microsoft camera, the HD camcorder. Yeah, it's a tripod in the back. You see, right there, I think. Yeah. I guess I should be looking at the Adobe Flash Media Live encoder instead of the web page, because when I'm looking at the Adobe Flash Media Live encoder, I'm seeing one thing, and it's great. It doesn't seem like it's slow, but when I'm looking at the website, it seems terribly slow to me. So I was figuring that maybe you're seeing what I'm seeing, but I guess you're not. Yeah, that LifeCam is a nice. It is a nice camera, web camera, but the fact is you can't really do 1280 by 720. So that's kind of a bit of a disappointment for me. Just answering an incoming message here. So, do you guys have any comments, suggestions for me or whatnot about going live, doing this broadcasting thing? I'm open to suggestions. I was thinking that maybe doing some Q&A stuff, but I don't think I'll be doing any kind of unboxing or video reviews with this broadcast. I'll just be doing a lot of maybe Q&A things or maybe relative technology things or doing that type of thing. Yeah, well, no wonder everyone left because it just didn't work for like an hour. So at least I got it to work, and I'll try and tweak this. And for the hopefully upcoming shows that I can do live will be much better than this. Yeah, the quality doesn't seem too bad, at least from what I'm seeing here on my screen. But like I said, it's only 320 by 240, which is it's not great. Well, I guess I can try here. Let me just pull the camera down. I don't think you're going to see this because, of course, it's like I'm moving the camera and it's not going. Maybe it is for you guys, but it's not for me. I'm moving in. It takes a few seconds to move. I don't know what's going on with this. But as long as it's streaming okay for you folks, it should be okay. Yeah, it's lag, exactly. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting like I'm moving my hand, and a second later I'm seeing it on the screen. At least that's what I'm seeing when I'm looking at the web. Yeah, but are you guys seeing any kind of lag? Like if I move my hand, for example, are you seeing, is it pretty quick? Or is there some delay? Does it seem like there's a blur effect? Oh, it's okay, I guess. So no blur? How about now? What I will do for upcoming shows is probably try and increase the quality of the video. I mean, right now it's at only 320 by 240. So in upcoming shows, I'll probably try to increase this. Again, this is the first broadcast. I have no idea what's going on here, to be honest, because this is the first time I ever tried this, and we'll see how it goes and so on. I don't know. It just decided to work. I Maybe it was a sequence of loading. I think I had to load the Adobe Flash Media Live Encoder first, and then open the website, and then click on Broadcast Now, and then on that start record, and then start the broadcast. And I think there's a number of steps here because you have to load the Adobe Flash Media Live Encoder. Then you have the log into the website. Then you have to click on Broadcast Now, and then you have to, well, you can choose to record or not, and then you could start the broadcast or not. So there's a number of steps involved. If you want to do this like in a high definition kind of thing, I think there's an easier way to do this, but I kind of wanted to broadcast this if I could in a bit better quality than normal. Permission to chat? What do you mean? You have permission to chat. You can chat. I'm just responding to the messages here on the screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, there might be settings in the channel to do this. I don't know. I don't think I can change them now to allow people to come in and speak with me or to me. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I want to get involved with that because I could be overwhelmed with calls. Probably would just be too much. So, any suggestions? I know there's not too many people here right now because everyone left because of the delay with regards to the problems I was having trying to get this to work, but I'll just talk for a little while longer and call it a night. It's after 12 o'clock here, so it's been a long day for me. I don't know. I think I'll do this again, maybe once a week or something. I'm not quite sure. This is not my forte really. I'm kind of used to shooting behind the scenes, so to speak, not live because it's a different form altogether. It's something that you're used to certainly. Oh, you mean the picture videos, unboxing videos, and video reviews? Put them all in one? Is that what you're referring to? Because, yeah, okay. If that's what it is, well, the reason why I don't do that is because I don't want to have the main video cluttered with other things. So I don't want to mess it up with unboxing material and also pictures. I just want to keep it separate. And for one reason, I don't want it in there because it's too long, and for something else, for another reason is I can link to those particular videos, like an unboxing video that will be separate from video review or separate from picture review. So it's not, a person doesn't have to go into one review and go through and search through and try to find the unboxing, the video, and the pictures, and so on and so forth. So that's why I do the separate uploads, and that's why actually sometimes I do Q&A videos that I kind of covered before in the past, but I might have answered one question and put in another couple of answers in that same Q&A video, and then it kind of gets lost in the mix because I'm not addressing exactly that particular question or that particular video review. So I try and be as specific as I can. I know it's redundant in some respects, but it's clear, I believe, that it would be clear to do that, and that's why I do that. Yeah, I believe YouTube only you can only have up to 10 minutes. Now, I'm a producer, so I don't know. I think there is still maybe a 10-minute limitation. I'm not exactly sure on that, the recent policies, but I know that's the way it used to be. But I do try and keep videos below 10 minutes because, to be honest, anything over 5 minutes, 7 minutes, I mean, you're pushing it. People's attention spans, including my own, after 5 minutes, no matter how thrilling the product is, people start to lose interest and close it out. So you really want to keep it, if you can, below 5 minutes or 5 to 7 minutes. That's what I aim for, and it's not easy. I mean, I could go on and on and on about a product, but I just trying to keep it as short and sweet as I possibly can. What is the best motherboard out there? You see, look, these questions. You guys can't help yourself. Well, for me, I think the best motherboard, if you have the money or if you have a sponsor that will give you the stuff, is EVGA X58 boards using the Intel i7 CPUs, and a very stable board. You can overclock. For example, I have the i7 920 overclocked to 4 gigahertz. So that's an excellent board. I've had no problems, knock on wood, with that board. And it's been just brilliant. And EVGA has a great support system behind them as well. So if you're considering a new motherboard, I would consider EVGA if you're interested. Also, Gigabyte. I mean, they have excellent products. As a matter of fact, there are 3 main products I would recommend. Probably number 1 would be ASUS or Asus. Number 2 now for me is EVGA because they are just rock solid. And also Gigabyte. I've had some bad experiences with a few other companies, which I won't mention right now, but I think if you go with Asus or Asus, Gigabyte or EVGA, you can't go wrong. Somebody watching this right now with me not saying anything on camera will be confused, but I'm reading the screen here. So that's what I'm doing. If someone um, is watching this, like I say, it's going to look strange, but here we go. Yeah, Abbott or Abbott. That was a while ago. It's too bad. They were great boards. I mean, the 8-bit boards, that's what I started on actually years and years ago. I remember you know, 1999, year 2000, 2001, big overclocking boards. It was great. Yeah, MSI, I'm not a big fan of MSI. I've had a few boards and I've had them fail. Um, I've had other boards fail as well, but for other reasons. But I don't know. I mean, MSI from reports are getting much better, much more stable. But from my experience, I've had a few boards fail. I'm still, you know, something. I work so much. I have kids, a wife, a house. Just I don't find a lot of time these days to play games. But I'm still trying to finish off Fear 2. Just can't get through that game. I just, you know, have half an hour here and there to play the game, and I want to get through that one first before I move into something else, because I know if I move into something else, I'm going to not get back to that one and that one. I like finishing games. If I start a decent game, I want to finish it before I start anything else. Wow, yeah, that's disappointing. EVGA has certainly come a long way since then, because this X58 board that I have has been fantastic. Now there are issues, I mean, with all kinds of manufacturers. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be Asus, it could be you know, EVGA or Gigabyte or whatever. See, there you go. Someone else had an issue with an Asus graphics board. So which one? This one right here? This mouse, or this one here? This is the Razer Copperhead. You know, I had a friend who had a BFG card die as well. My opinion on the 5870? Did you watch the video review? No, I have it, and it's a fantastic card. I mean, it's very fast, and since I like playing games on my 30-inch monitor, which has a native resolution of 2560 by 1600, you kind of need to have a video card or video cards that can handle that kind of resolution with all the eye candy on. And also, yes, absolutely, the 5870 is a nice card. I don't know. I certainly don't need to do that to do a crossfire, a quad crossfire, a quad GPU crossfire configuration with two 5870 video cards, because I mean it plays everything that I need to play at 2560 by 1600 now. So I'm not quite sure. Probably not. I think I might have to do these broadcasts a little earlier, because there's not a lot of people online right now. Maybe they were a lot earlier, I don't know, but yeah, well, you know, first time. I got it to work though. Yeah, probably 11 o'clock works for me because usually everyone's asleep and I can get some work done and so on and so forth. So 11 o'clock kind of works for me. 10:30 maybe I'll change it to 10:30. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, I do. Yes, I have like I guess a studio um, downstairs. It's quite nice. Some of it you'll see on my 11th hundred video that I did. Yeah, it's a fairly big room. It's a lot of space over there. Kind of audio video setup, movie setup. Um, Here I've got all my computer stuff, and over there I shoot the video reviews and so on and so forth. Your video card is running at 74 degrees. That's acceptable. If it's at max load. If it's not, well, it's not acceptable. Is it 74 degrees Fahrenheit at max load? Because if that video card it's idling at that, you have good case ventilation. Wow, 5 fans, and still the video card is hot. So this is sorry a BFG. What's the make? Wow, those are a little hot though, but that is kind of up there for idle. What is the max load on that? The max temperature, sorry, I mean. Yeah, you can use a program. I just get a program here. It's let me just copy it. Just Google this. I'll type it in here for you. You can use that program to max out the video card, well, to around 85 to 95%. Let me just start it here now. And when you're maxing out the GPU, go down to options and go into multi-sample and select 16 times multi-sample to even stress it out more. I'm doing that right now, by the way, with the 5970. I don't hear anything. It's nice, I must say. The automatic settings on 5970 is quite nice. Even at, when the GPU is maxed right out, it gets hot, but hey, it's still okay. Can't stand loud fans of any sort on video cards, in cases, on motherboards. I think I've disabled the URLs on this. Maybe. Let me see here. Oh, okay, here it is. Yeah, I did, but some people might be like posting nasty stuff here, so that's why I didn't. Um, okay, I've enabled links, but loud fans. Vantech tornadoes were loud fans. There you go, a man using Google. Yeah, it's a good program to just to max out your GPU. You can try that. Just try that and see what your GPU temperature is. Hey, Derek, hello. Welcome back. Got to remove any kind of spam, guys. Be good, or I'll ban you. Yeah, those are acceptable temperature. GTX 250, idle 50 degrees, and 70 degrees. That's very acceptable. As long as you can keep it below, I wouldn't go really above 90, but when you start hitting 90, you get a little scared. But those GPUs can handle a lot of heat. I mean, you can touch the back of the heat sinks in some of the higher end video cards, and they get so hot you can hardly touch it. You know what? I am not a big networking guru fan and somebody who knows everything about networking, so I don't know. Unless I wrap my head around it and, I was there and I had the same situation. It's very difficult for me to know. By the way, is the audio okay? Am I speaking loud enough? Can you hear me okay? I had to obviously I had to shut off the audio because you're getting feedback and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's okay. You can hear me clear? Okay. So anything else? Any more questions? I'm going to tie this up soon, guys, because I have to run. It's almost 12:30 here. Yeah, well, the next broadcast will be for sure. I know how to do this now. I mean, this is the first time, and that's to be expected. But the next time, yeah, for sure. It's 5 a.m. there, dude. Go to sleep, man. Where are you? Which part of the world are you living in? UK. Okay. Canada. Ontario. Maybe you know Toronto. It's the largest city in Canada. Ah, Florida. Yeah, same time zone. Quebec. Hey, you're close. Anybody here from Toronto? There might be a giveaway, maybe um, maybe the end of this month. I don't know yet. I haven't really arranged anything, to be honest. But it's just been a crazy month for me, work-wise and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'm hoping to arrange something with maybe a sponsor or a few sponsors. Something maybe something into the new year, not at the end of December, but maybe something into the new year. But yeah, and that will be of course with 3dgameman.com. You know what? I never ask for anything. I never ask anyone to buy me anything because, to be honest, I don't like surprises. I would rather do some research on the product and get it instead of getting something that I don't need. It's just a total waste of money. So, no, I haven't asked for anything and I don't want anything. I'll just get whatever I need whenever I want it because I'm doing it all year round. But the kids are, I mean, the main focus for us right now, not the mommy and daddy. I'm older than you are, more than likely. I'd rather not talk about my kids just for privacy reasons. For sure, absolutely, but not too young. And I don't want to get my kids involved with computers and that kind of stuff too young. But yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, my daughter is starting to get interested now. She sees me doing a few things on computers and in school and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's hard. You can't keep them away from it. I mean, computers are everywhere these days. Just worry sometimes, of course, kids and computers and all the stuff that's on the internet and so on and so forth. It's Modern Warfare 2 cracked. Every game can be cracked and probably is cracked. So yeah, I'm not surprised at all. And of course, you can crack anything, games for consoles, whatever. But obviously, you shouldn't be playing games that are cracked or illegal because that's just going to backfire on everybody. If you do that, the companies are going to charge more for games and think they're going to make more money by doing that, and just a vicious cycle. You just really got to purchase games, and hopefully manufacturers will catch on. And the PC right now, with regards to the Modern Warfare, it's just a total disappointment for a lot of PC gamers. I mean, I did a Q&A video on this. Yeah, you have to stop piracy. I don't know how it's possible, but I mean, I think one of the ways to stop it is to for developers and producers of applications and operating systems and everything else out there to just price products at a reasonable price, because if not, people are probably going to try and get it through other means. Yes, absolutely. Steam is fantastic. Um, yes, I think it's a total revolution when it comes to purchasing games online. It's done. It's very simple. It's easy, and they have some really good prices. Yeah, well, that kind of sucks, but absolutely, yeah. Left for Dead 2 for $35, not bad. Not as low as well, but I'd like to see it. I'd like to see games between 20 and 30, because that way, it's so cheap. Just buy it. Don't mess around with getting it through any other means. You just buy it. But I don't think a lot of manufacturers are getting that. I know. I mean, for 20 or 30 bucks, it's not a lot of money. I mean, if you go out and you have a dinner, you're going to spend more than that. But that's not my point. The point is that these manufacturers, if they can sell 10 times as many games or whatever they're selling, at a certain reasonable price, it's better for them to do that than sell two games at a higher price. It doesn't make no sense. Why did you slow down your buying games on Steam? Really? Wow. You got your account hacked. Yeah, it's strange. I've never had my account hacked, knock on wood, but was hacked through your email? maybe could be maybe you left your system unattended or didn't log out or. Yeah, you got to have some kind of not only an antivirus but total internet security package if possible, FireWire and all that kind of stuff. Because otherwise, and even then, I mean that can be hacked as well. And of course, router settings like set your router up to your MAC addresses. Only have the MAC addresses for your particular computers in your office or home, and don't allow any more. And don't broadcast if it's a wireless. Well, I use Bitdefender right now, but forgive my pronunciation. Kaspersky is another option as well, and that, to be honest, is probably a little bit better than Bitdefender. But I went with Bitdefender because of a few more options. But two of those I think are the best currently. So what kind of internet security you guys have? Okay, McAfee, AVG, Zone Alarm, yeah. Avast, yes, good. Norton 2010. Ooh. Yeah, I figured. I recently got a very inexpensive E-Machines notebook for just upstairs, and Norton was installed. Norton 2010 was installed on it, and of course, I immediately uninstalled it. It just was a system hog. I mean, it just it worked. I mean, I guess it worked. It seemed to work okay, but with Norton in the past, I've had some bad experiences, and it's just tainted me so much that I don't want to have it installed on my system. No, I didn't say when my next broadcast will be, but probably maybe in a week's time, maybe next Monday. I'm not quite sure though. I've got a beep over here, so. Oh yes, something I should mention here. Thank you, Zach, for reminding me. Let me try to go into the chat options again here to enable, or maybe I didn't disable it. A link, I'm going to give you a link. And this is on my RodneyReynolds.com site. Check it out. What we've done is added the live embed and the chat on the site. I'd also like a link to this up at the top of the menu bar. Yeah, there I am on my own site. How weird is that? Oh, by the way, how are you guys liking my new site, RodneyReynolds.com? I mean, it's only a month and a half or 2 months old. And man, so many questions in the forum. It's just nuts. Speaking of that, I got to get to that at some point, but not tonight. There's another like 30 plus messages in there for tech questions. Man, there's just no end to tech questions. Can you imagine if I answered every single tech question on camera? Oh, and by the way, if you're visiting 3dgameman.com and the forums are not up, it's because we're trying to migrate them into another form. I'm not quite sure exactly what it's going to be right now, but Zach, my web guy, is working on that. So we know it's down. We're trying to get it back as soon as we can. But for now, you can go and use the forums at RodneyReynolds.com. But right now, we're just trying to get that going and fixed. Yeah, I'm not going to mention his last name, but his first name is Zach. If you actually go to RodneyReynolds.com or even 3dgameman.com, you can go down to the bottom and you can see that the sites were designed by him. I'm just responding actually to him right now. Just added a menu bar up the top of RodneyReynolds.com for the live feed. Let me check it out here. Yeah, probably also put the U in there. I don't know. Some people probably wouldn't know what that was at the top of the menu bar, but yeah, it's good. I think Zach has done a fantastic job on the website. He's very gifted when it comes to this kind of stuff. Just me reading messages again in the chat here. Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me? There's been tons of parodies done of me on the internet, especially YouTube, of course. That's what YouTube is all about, right? You know, years ago, when I did this first, I got really offended by that kind of stuff. But now, hey, you know, it doesn't matter much. But yeah, I've seen it. I've also seen other things. But most of them are, you know, pretty harmless. Some things aren't, but that doesn't happen very often. The server for the sites, is that what you're talking about? Boy, there's always somebody who wants to be a comedian. I will. Yeah, I'll ban. So, guys, anything else? Okay, ban that guy. I'll probably get death threats from him now in a few minutes. Oh, ban me, you, why did you ban me? Yes, this is the first live broadcast ever. Actually, I was on TV here a couple times locally, but yeah, broadcasting live like this, yes. First time. No, I'm not going to be really doing unboxing videos and video reviews live. Uh, it just doesn't make no sense because it's not high quality, and you really need to get it right. I think you need to write a decent script, then you need to keep things nice and short and sweet. Yeah, I think YouTube is certainly better or any kind of forum where you can record and then publish it, because live, this is a completely different form than recorded video. I used to have outtakes, but I don't have them anymore because, to be honest, they did get a little boring after a while because it's the same stuff really over and over again that you make mistakes on. So I know a lot of you like the bloopers, and that's why I added them, because I thought they were funny. But for me and for others as well through comments, I figured that was pretty much it. So some things are good ideas and some are not, I guess. Still getting used to this whole Ustream kind of interface here. You know what? I probably can do that right now. Let's try Big Eyes. Yeah, look at that. How about that? Some really nice effects. I know my daughter absolutely loves these. I got some strange comments about the unboxing and mini video review on the Microsoft LifeCam Cinema webcam about, I guess it was maybe because of this particular. Let me go down here. You see that? This is just an effect, people. This is not me. But for those of you that have not seen the unboxing and the video on this is the Microsoft LifeCam Cinema HD 720p webcam, and it has all these cool effects. What's the best one? What's the one that I like best? Maybe this one's pretty cool. Doesn't work the greatest, but it kind of works. Anyway. Yeah, sunglasses are cool. Sunglasses are always cool. Sunglasses. There you go. Don't know if I can zoom in here or not. Yeah, I can. Look at that. This is again using the LifeCam software. It's pretty good webcam. I think I should take my sunglasses off though, because it is the middle of the night. Sure, just 1 second. I'll link you up. Yeah, Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night. Max load, that's not too bad. 81 degrees Fahrenheit at max load on a BFG 9800 video card. That's not too bad. You're below 85. I try to keep your GPU below 85 or 90 degrees if you can. That's hot, but GPUs can handle it. No, there's no need to get a water block for that. That's fine. If your room temperature is around 22 to 24, you're going to get that kind of temperature for the GPU. It doesn't matter. I mean, you can have a lot of. It's important to have good case ventilation, obviously, with lots of fans and stuff. But that's pretty normal. I bet you most people will tell you the same thing. Yeah, 27 degrees Celsius actually is, well, it's not cold, but it's certainly not hot, super duper hot. Okay, well, I'll see some of you folks. I guess some of you have to go, and I have to go already soon as well. So is there anything else? Suggestions, comments? Before I go? Questions? More questions? Yeah, well, yeah, I think I will. And then the next one, or maybe I'll get rhythm to this, but I think, yes, they have to be structured. There has to be a topic that I discuss. This was as I titled it, basically a hello and a welcome. That's all this was just to chat and to go over a few things. But then again, if I do come on for 15 minutes or a half an hour every other day and answer questions for people, I think that will probably go over well as well. I did a video about that. What I do with products after I get them. But I'll answer it again. What I normally do, I always inform the sponsor the products that they give are not on loan, they're sent, and we keep them. And we decide from there what to do with them. Sometimes we keep them for ourselves. Sometimes we sell them. It's really up to the reviewer, and that's pretty common for a lot of review sites. And of course, if we sell them, the money goes directly back into the business, to the site. That's true. That's a good point. I mean, this Ustream is new to me and stuff, but you're right. I should get people here to try and moderate when we're doing this, because otherwise I'm trying to ban people and trying to speak and do all kinds of things at the same time. So yeah, you're right. Probably needed some moderators here to do that. That's a good suggestion. Yeah, before answering questions, you should always, just quickly do a search through my videos, and I probably have answered the question. Now, I haven't answered all the tech questions that are out there, certainly, but I've answered a lot of them. You know what? I don't watch a lot of other technology videos. I just, not that I'm not interested. I do watch some, but I don't watch a lot because I'm focused on doing what I do, and I'm not focused on what other people do. Competition from other video reviewers? No, I'm not keeping up with any other video reviewers. I'm doing what I'm doing, and I do it when I can do it. I try to release 2 to 3, normally 2 now, videos a week. But no, I'm not keeping up, or I'm not in competition with any other video caster or video reviewer or anything like that. See, another question I answered. Do I like Macs? Maybe I should link you to this one. See? Q&A 310. Do you like Mac computers? Let me link you up. I'm a gamer, so therefore I'm not too fussy about Macs. You can play games on Macs, but there isn't many, and well, enough said. Macs are fine for browsing the web and video editing and that kind of stuff, but just not for me. Yeah, Photoshop is not a game. Sorry, the aluminum is pretty. I'm not quite sure. What are you referring to? Aluminum cases? Oh, yeah. No, the styling on Macs are top notch. I mean, it's high quality. Absolutely. No, I agree. They're beautiful. And expensive. Yes. Another downside. A Mac today is basically a PC with Unix OS on it. Do I use Sony Vegas? Is that what you're asking? Yes, I do. I use Sony Vegas. I use Sony Vegas Movie Studio Platinum 9, and that does everything that I needed to do. A pretty basic. Well, it's not basic. It's actually pretty complicated until you get into using it. But there is more robust video editing packages and special effects packages for doing videos out there. But for me, it works very well. Yeah, I'll give you a link to the software there. It's a little cumbersome to use. It's kind of pro, so a lot of people might be turned off initially by Sony Vegas, but it is very powerful. There are all kinds of different versions too, like Vegas Pro 9, but that's a pro package. That's very expensive. It's $500 or $600, and for most people, they don't need to do that. For example, this is Sony Vegas Pro. You can get the links from other sites. Yeah, I've never used Adobe After Effects. No, you're true. That's exactly right. Macs, and if you have all Windows systems, it doesn't work. I had a Mac a long time ago, but yeah, I tried it. I gave it a good try, but man, I just could not get into it at all. True, you would get used to it. After a while, you would get used to it, probably, yeah. But trying to download programs and move files back and forth and that type of thing, it's a little bit of incompatibility thing. Laptop reviews, sure, but I generally only review what companies send me, and I don't review anything else because I just do not have the time to do so. And I primarily, to be honest, want to focus on hardware cases and video cards and power supplies and coolers and that type of stuff. Yeah, USB 3, who's not looking forward to that? Maybe then we'll have some nice HD webcams. That's true. I guess I could do a video on that. I have to use a different computer system. The person there's referring to doing an overclocking video on my particular motherboard, the EVGA X58. But I'd have to use another system. But these are all good ideas. I mean, you're giving me here. I did a video actually on speeds, theoretical USB speeds. And a lot of people are wondering, should you buy a computer now or wait for USB 3? I mean, well, you could be waiting for a little while, but if you're patient, sure, wait for it. Try to find the video there now, and I can't seem to find it. So many Q&A videos. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a night. It's late here. So thanks everyone for coming in. Sorry about the 1 hour delay. It was not intentional. Again, this is the first broadcasting thing that I've ever done, so forgive me. But adios for now, and we'll see how it goes. I might do a few more of these, and hopefully there will be more viewers, because if there's not, I'm not going to be doing many more of these, but we'll see how it goes. I'll do a few more and see how it goes. Bye for now.